So, full disclosure, I accidentally deleted the first episode of this. So, this right here is just like a little recap to make sure that you're not entirely lost on what's been going on during that episode leading up to this one. So, basically, our characters we have are Arlo Adams, a redneck conspiracy theorist, Zephy, a fallen angel who wants to jump his bones, Kit Knight, a secret government agent, Casimir, a harbinger of the end of all of existence, and Grenade, who is just idolizing Zephy for unknown reasons, although evidence we've seen so far might actually suggest that character's a stalker. Anyway, so what happened in the previous episode is that there was this whole thing involving sandworms in this one city in the town in the Mojave Desert, and there was this stuff, like the car got thrown at them, Casimir got knocked the fuck out, just bunch of shit happened. So, I don't know really how much that helps with things. I could go more in depth, like the fact that Casimir immediately tried to attack forcibly kidnap a witness, or the fact that nobody really got saved. Both a cop and a grieving father were eaten by sandworms, as well as the fact that Zephy and Casimir got in a fight in a diner. Yeah, this party's really goddamn weird. So, I guess a few things probably should be listed, like the fact that Casimir first appeared when he crash-landed on Arlo's farm, burning down much of his crops. Or the fact that Kit Knight got her whole thing telling her to check out said farm through a fortune cookie because the government agency she works for is hella shady and weird. Honestly, this has been going on for like 2 minutes, so I think this is probably enough to make sure that you guys actually have any idea of what's going on. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Everyone has a shotgun.
Yes, Daddy Craig.
Every episode's just gonna start with that, isn't it?
Of course.
Oh boy.
Hey, welcome to the monster of every other week. Alright. Where?
The prep time helps, doesn't it?
A little bit, I guess. Yeah. I have more ways to deal with me making your guys' lives hell and you guys making mine hell.
Yeah, pretty much. That describes GMing in a nutshell.
Alright. So, should we do a recap of what happened last time?
Up to you.
Can I do it?
Or
No.
There's too many people downloading.
Alright then.
I was saying no to the Casimir doing the recap. If we do a recap.
Also, who's on Switch right now?
Oh, no, that was just my brother.
Oh shit, I forgot I still have Inspirobot open. Whoops. Anyway.
Oh wait, I have that open too. I should probably close that out.
Anyway, so last episode, our merry band of misfits went to a town in the Mojave Desert, dressed warmly, and nearly all died.
But not
And
because
I
of the weather.
punched the ground.
And I beat the demon up.
Yes.
And I healed your sad buds.
Yes, you did. So, alright, so after that happened, you managed to take the remains of Arlo's truck back to his farmhouse, where, when you got there, everything seemed normal, except to Arlo, who noticed that several of his files on movements of celestial bodies were missing, as well as a few packs of cigarettes.
The hell did that? I need
don't know.
those.
Which ones?
Yes.
Okay, additionally, Kit's car got out of the shop, and whenever you opened up the I forgot what the thing that blocks the sun visor. Whenever you opened up the sun visor, a note fell out telling you to go to the city of Grobridge in West Virginia.
Yay, they didn't
And-
stick it in my food this time.
And you also found a harpoon gun in. You also found a harpoon gun in the trunk with a note saying that you might need this.
Since I'm the mature
Oh,
one.
were you gonna go after Moby Dick?
In West Virginia?
I mean, maybe.
Weirder things have happened in
Casimir,
this campaign.
just sit down in the back and don't touch anything.
Okay, so I guess I should ask the question, how is everyone going to be arranged in this car?
Real quick, I want to roll for my holds.
Oh, yes, that's right, your holds.
So is it exclamation point R, or is
Uh,
it roll?
yeah, it's exclamation point. Wait.
It's
Fuck, let me
exclamation point
scroll up.
rolls. It's rolls 2b6, and then if you add anything, like
Yeah,
cool,
so exclamation point roll and then
2b6.
not rolls, roll.
Okay. Oh, sweet. I have 3 holds.
Oh shit. Well, it's gonna be interesting. Oh dear God.
All right, so I'm calling shotgun, partially because I have the actual shotgun, and also I don't want to sit in the back.
I think I'm gonna drive because I know how to drive my vehicle.
I would have
Gonna say
offered
it's
to
your
drive,
car,
but it's
I'd
yours,
expect
so-
that.
Because I ain't trust in any of the
Hey, far be it for me to let
interesting ones.
to
back
tell
then.
you to let who drive your car. Like seriously, that's yours. You do it however you want to.
That, and also it has some quirks, you could say, Mr. Adams. To say the
Well.
least.
Surprise me then, I guess.
I shall take the seat behind the shotgun.
Oh, am I
I
allowed to smoke in your?
suggest-
Am I allowed to smoke in your vehicle or no?
Just blow the smoke out the window.
Right, cool.
I want the seat furthest away from this angel-loving freak.
So then you'll sit behind me, Casimir, and we'll put Gnome in the middle, so then there's a barrier.
Just call
How's
him
that?
Gnome.
I'm not the goblin.
I
I'm
am
good
not
not
the
to know.
gnome. I am gnome.
Don't you start with me.
I'm Grenade, and you've been
Made.
made.
Call him Gnome.
Of course, we have to.
How's that
We have
seating
to
arrangement, though?
we have to start out.
No
on
one's
a
gonna kill
high
each
note.
other in my car. That's rule 1. Okay?
Anyone
Can
Can
tries?
I harm him in your car?
No one harms anyone in my car.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do a once over the house real quick to make sure I didn't lose my celestial alignment movement thing.
Yeah,
Well,
go
you
ahead.
did, so
I'd do another one. I can't find them. I'm assuming.
yeah.
Well, either someone took it or I put them in the shredder by mistake. It's happened before, and it's really annoying when it does.
Okay, where again did you say your farmhouse was, so I get a good gauge of distance?
It's in Nebraska.
All right, so driving from Nebraska to West Virginia.
Good couple days.
Stop.
Ooh.
It's gonna
Can
be
we play
long.
the West Virginia Mountain Mama song?
Sure.
As long as it's John Denver's version, I don't care.
Slugbug, as Seffi says, punching Casimir in the face.
Oh God!
I knock it off at
course.
2. We don't want 2
We'll
to
just say
start
that
going.
was day 1, so that there could be some healing between then and West Virginia.
Country
I
road,
swear,
take me home to the place
I will
belong.
burn this car to the ground just to kill you.
No,
Oh,
you
God.
won't,
No,
Casimir.
No, we
No,
need to
you
drive in
won't.
this until my car is fixed.
And you ain't burning up my car.
Yeah.
Don't be sassing me, you stupid demon.
As you get closer to your destination, you hear on the news report about how yet another person has been found impaled on a tree up to over 20 foot off the ground in Grobridge.
That sounds like our job.
Yeah, it sounds like.
I
Lights
remember
up.
when I used to do
lights
that
up
back in the day.
And you're retired from that, Casimir.
Yeah, right. He'd probably do if he got the chance.
Wink,
Uh,
nudge, nudge.
If he did, we'd take care of him just like any other monster.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
assuming your little angel friend can handle me, actually. Thank you very much.
Okay, boys.
I've already handled you once.
I'll let you win.
This is gonna be a long car ride.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Good thing you're finally pulling into the city,
Oh, thank God.
being as it's been quite
I
a
must
long
have really good
drive
gas
and you
mileage.
need some rest.
Highway miles are always good.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
decide to pull up to a motel for the night. So I guess the question is, who's going to talk to the receptionist to get the keys?
I'll talk to the receptionist.
All right.
I would say at
Behind
least 2, maybe 3 rooms. That
I
way
was gonna-
the demon and the angel doesn't get stuck in the same room.
All right.
I was going to say 3 rooms and count that as a good.
God.
All right,
Just
so
depends on how much
wow.
money we have.
you know what? I'll get 4 rooms just in case.
May I room with Arlo?
No.
Oh.
Just really concerned on who's. Oh, wait. No, that is a room for each person. No. Oh, it's
Yeah.
not! Someone's sharing a room.
I wonder
Alright,
if the
considering-
sidekick should share
considering-
rooms with me.
Considering Grenades my cousin, he can take the bed. I'll take the couch. We ain't going anything premium here.
And I'll
Can
go
you-
in the room
Yeah.
in between the demon and the angel room. That way I can listen in to make sure they don't try and pull anything and burn down the motel. Because I don't want to
Yeah.
be charged for that.
Right. So
Motel.
I'm going to leave my shotgun in the car just because it talks about less questions. Shoot,
Yeah.
should have brought my golf bag just to hide it.
Yes.
Can
Try
Okay.
and
I
blend
into your
in
room
more.
tonight? Let me in,
What?
please. What?
Oh,
What's that?
God.
Nothing, Miss Knight.
I'm going to go talk to the receptionist now.
The
I step out
motel
of the
is
car.
one of those standard ones in which, like, all the rooms open to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give you an idea of what kind of place we're talking about, it's a standard U shape with the parking lot in the middle of it, and then at the very the very arch of the U is where the office with the receptionist is.
I just
Alrighty.
hope they have a good pest company. I do not want to deal with bed bugs.
Just check with your
Honest.
credit. Just check with your credit cards on the bed before you lay down, and you should be fine.
Honestly, at this point, I'd be more worried about their insurance, but
Right. How long, Miss Knight? How long do you think we'll be staying here?
Maybe 2, 3 nights just to get our bearings. Try and get some information.
All right. I'll say. Should I say 3 or 4 just in case?
Probably 4 just to be safe.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me. Right. I leave the shotgun in the car. I step out and I head to the receptionist office.
all right.
And I'm staying in the car to make sure my car doesn't get burned down by certain people.
Zeffy's gonna get out and explore.
Oh God.
Zeffy,
Is
if you're gonna get out, follow me, and I'll show you how hotel fares work.
Ooh,
I'll
with
tag along.
pleasure.
And
Lights
we
up a
have
second cigarette.
Oh dear. Is this while the? Oh no, wait. The first one was technically yesterday.
Yeah.
All right.
I look at the door. Does it say no smoking within 10 feet or anything like that?
Yes, actually.
I finish my cigarette, then I go inside.
Like
All
a
right.
single draw.
And I'm still in the car with apparently Casimir and Grenade.
No, Grenade
Wait,
said
what?
he's tagging along.
Oh, so
Yeah, you're by
I'm
yourself with a
alone
demon.
with Casimir.
Fine.
Yep.
Take it for a
Always
drive.
seems to happen.
I'm bored.
Take it around the block.
Oh dear God.
Casimir.
Anyway,
Right. So I walk up to the reception
Yes.
counter.
behind the counter you see a balding man who appears to at very least be in his mid-50s,
Mm-hmm.
and name tag on his chest says Hudson Jones.
Okay. What? All right. So, what time of day is this?
Let's see. We're talking about a trip from Nebraska to West Virginia, so that's going to be minimum of like 18 hours. We drove
So,
straight through.
so,
So I'd say it's probably getting on up there. So at very earliest 9 at night.
okay. All right. So it's
In that case, I'm gonna get out and we can just walk around. That way Casimir doesn't get bored and try to burn my seed or anything for fun.
right. I walk up. I walk up to the to Mr. Hudson Jones and say, "Evening, sir."
Hey, how you doing? How many rooms you gonna be needing for the night?
4 rooms. We're probably going to be staying for a few nights, so 4 nights. Do I have to pay that up front, or do I have to?
No, you pay when you leave.
All right,
That's-
sounds like a plan
That's
to
how
me.
things typically go around here. Say, did you hear about those things going on in the park?
You talking about the people getting impaled on trees and all that?
Yeah, the weirdest thing though, I swear that those are all people working down at the factory nearby.
Factory?
Yeah.
What sort of
At
factory?
Places.
What sort of factory?
Not entirely sure what they make. Pretty sure it has something to do with car parts. But that place has been here for a good while. I mean, that place has just been wreaking havoc on the nearby environment. Landfill costs for that alone must be enormous.
Oh, good lord! I bet.
I recently heard from Officer Mitchell's just like those bodies have just been gruesome. I don't even know how you get someone up that high.
I don't either. Hey, oh, dang! Kind of wish we didn't have to stay too terribly long, but anyway.
Yeah, I can't advise that going on. I mean, who knows if they might start talking, whatever's doing this might start talking to others.
The
factory workers. So, I guess who was doing this must have some grudge against the company. Alright, here it keeps. These would be rooms 5B. These would be rooms 2-1 through 2-4.
Right, second floor then?
2-5. Need 4 rooms.
Second floor then?
Yes, second floor.
All right, sounds like a plan to me. Thank you very kindly, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, I collect the keys and I head back out to
check sharp.
Okay.
All of us or just him?
Just Arlo. I mean, if you want to help him, but
I can make you look good, but I'm not going to use it on him.
it's a question of whether or not you realize that he's doing this.
13.
Holy shit!
Sharp is my best stat.
While they're working on that, I'm just gonna whisper something to Grenade.
Mhm.
I'm just
Do I
gonna
get
DM
to
it
know
to
what
him.
it is, being as I'm God or not?
Only if he says yes.
Okay. Anyway, Arlo, you look and you see someone on the second balcony staring down at you before quickly turning away as soon as your gaze meets them and going into room 2-6.
2-6. Well, shit.
There's something
gonna-
about them that just seems a bit off.
Um,
Particularly because they seem to be staring directly at you.
yeah. Okay. I will keep that one in mind. Room 2-6, you said?
2-6.
All right, so I kind of narrow my eyes a little bit at that, and then I just head on and get to Agent Knight and Casimir.
All right.
Hi, Mr. Adams.
Well, we got us our rooms. We're on the second floor for that, so I guess we should probably grab our luggage at this point in time.
Was there any mishaps or anything?
Well, not for the most part. It seems when it comes the folks who've been getting impaled on trees or whatever from a factory around here, and apparently there's a man named Officer Mitchells who's been investigating this. Another thing, keep your eyes peeled when we go up there. We're in rooms 21 through 25, and
I call 25.
No,
Hmm.
you don't get a say because you're a demon.
That's my lucky number.
All that aside, in room 26, caught someone staring at me specifically. It's weird. Got a bad feeling, so keep your eyes peeled.
I would suggest you going to probably 21 or 22. The room's
Ah.
farthest.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna go 20. I was gonna go 22. I was probably gonna go 21 just cause, but we'll see on that one. Anyway, just keep your eyes open. I also relayed this information to Zephy and Grenade if they're in the vicinity.
I mean, they follow you out probably. So
Seppi looks up from whispering to Arlo. What?
yeah, I thought you were whispering to Grenade.
Grenade, my bad. She was looking to Arlo. My bad. What?
Hey, little
Zep-
one, let me whisper in your ear.
Zephy, Grenade, keep an eye out on room 26. Someone's watching us. Well, me specifically, but whatever.
Noted.
Zephy sticks her thumbs up, something she probably just learned yesterday.
Oh,
Well,
man.
I give a
Yep.
thumbs up too, Zephy.
Well,
Yes.
double. Anyway, room's on the second floor. Grab your luggage if you got any, and we should probably head on up for the evening. It's getting kind of late.
So who's
I'll
taking
take
each room?
24.
I'm taking room 21.
All
I'm
right.
25.
Oh God.
That's
If
I'm at
she's going
24.
between us, I'm 23 then, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I just realized I accidentally gave you 5 rooms.
So everyone gets their own room.
Nah,
Whoops.
come on. Don't be like that. Come on, we can fix this in post.
Oh well.
The
mean,
angel
we
is
could
not going to be sleeping with a human. That's kind of weird. I'm sorry.
You assume they need sleep.
Yeah.
I think anyone who's been cast out of heaven would probably need to sleep a little bit.
Either that or they could just sleep for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Oh my goodness.
So are we
I'm just
doing the
gonna
4
go
rooms or
ahead.
5 rooms?
Let's just go with the 5 rooms.
Damn
I was
it!
gonna say 21 to 25.
I'm just going to head to my room, guys.
I'm
I've been
gonna.
driving for 18 hours. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, understandable.
Casimir heads towards the front doors. That way he can get to his room.
Casimir, you need any help finding your way up there? I can show you where your room is.
Isn't he following me? Because I'm heading to my room.
Oh, I guess so. Sorry.
Yeah, I
So
think we'd
does
all be
this
going
building
with
have a elevated ladder? Yes?
An elevator, yeah. Should.
No. It's a
Yeah.
motel. It has a set of stairs and a
Alright.
balcony.
All right, so
Zephy's upset at the lack of elevated ladders.
Maybe
So-
next time.
what, you think we're made of money? Anyway, so I disassemble my shotgun and kind of pack it in with my clothes in my luggage, just so it's not conspicuous that I have it on me.
Alright.
To be fair, I am kind of curious where I'm holding my hammer, because am I just carrying it around my back, or?
You know what? I can
That
keep
makes
that
me
in my
think.
hammer space with me if you want.
That makes me think, what about my giant demon sword?
I'm pretty sure that's just on your back. I mean, most people that see you just seem to think you're a cosplayer.
That's fair enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we could
My
do that.
AK's on my back, so I mean, it's fine.
Zephy has no material items.
Except
Oh,
for sweatpants and a hoodie.
Oh
Yes.
shit! Okay, so as I'm heading back into the reception desk, I talk to Mr. Hudson Jones, and I tell him, the room's smoking or non-smoking.
They are available for smoking, although that
The
would
ones-
be extra work for the cleaning lady whenever you
All right,
leave.
I'll if I smoke, I'll just step outside then.
All right, thank you.
Slurp.
All right, I head up to my room, and while I'm there, I don't go to bed right away. I just let's see. I kind of set it to where my shotgun is within easy to reach distance, and I put a couple shotgun shells under my pillow, just easy access, just in case something happens. And I'm gonna sleep lightly if that's possible.
I'm
I mean, I'm gonna have you roll sharp while you're sleeping.
Okay.
You go ahead and do that.
That you
Okay.
sleep. I can make you sleep good.
Oh, God.
8.
All right, something feels a bit off, but you don't feel the need to get up and
Probably just a
investigate.
cockroach
You're
crawling
probably
around here.
just thinking that it's one of those satellites flying overhead, analyzing you.
Goddamn government's always keeping tabs on us.
The waves are tickling my wave brain.
I'm
So,
just relaxing in my.
I was gonna say, is everyone else going to sleep?
No, you already know what I'm trying to do.
Oh, God.
Sick.
All right.
The question is, does Grenade agree?
Yes, we have to figure that out first. I'll say it now, though. Zephy is going to leave her room a few hours into the night and knock on Grenad's door.
Just straight up knocking. Sure.
Are you going to answer the door?
Yes.
I was gonna say, like, didn't Zephy fail the manipulate roll?
Yes, I got a 4, which means you get
Which
EXP for not helping me.
Yes, he would gain an experience point if he didn't help you.
If I didn't help.
Wait, I got EXP for that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, I got my first level up. You know what that means, boys?
Oh, God.
Oh,
I have
no.
Soothe. I'm taking Soothe for my skill, so that's, let's see. Take another define move. Okay, good. Now,
What does
if we
Soothe
see
do?
anyone freaking out, if I grab onto them, even if the threat's still in front of them, I can calm them down as long as I talk in a soothing
Well,
voice.
Oh,
It's-
nice.
Yeah, it's not that if you grab onto them, if you talk to someone.
When you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, yeah.
That'll be
But
good if
Zephy
we
specifically is going to grab onto people because she's weird.
that'll be good if we get like a panicking civilian just kind of running around. So
And with
As
our
long
group,
as
we're
he
going to need it, so
focuses
that's
on
why I
the
took it.
Civilian and not
Oh,
trying
that
to
could have
kill
helped so much in the last episode.
That's why I got it this one.
what were you
Where
saying?
you
Agent
were
Knight?
told to witness.
Zephy gotta actually focus on helping the person and not trying to kill Casimir.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is like they'd have to remain calm. No, like Zephy themselves would have to remain calm in that situation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But if it's, Casimir, fuck it, kill him.
Yes. The question is, does Grenade say yes to this idea?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you don't get experience.
We agreed.
Yeah.
Can't really
All
go back
right.
now.
So now we're going to try to sneak into Arlo's room.
Oh,
God
God.
damn it!
Well, I'm already
No.
inside, so all I gotta do is carefully open the door, which he doesn't wake up because he rolled poorly.
Well, actually, we ended up going with the 5 room, so you're not in his room.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
With that in play, you can just say no. Because, we're going to have to pick the lock, or Zephy's going to have to convince you to open the door and then just kind of slip in after him.
That raises
That
all
is so
sorts of
creepy.
questions.
It is.
It's all sorts of creepy, but it doesn't faze me.
I'm glad y'all aren't obsessed with me.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh God!
No.
Once Zephy turns his attention to you,
And
then
besides, you gotta remember too, you're tied into my destiny somehow, so don't forget that.
Ooh.
And I'm always
I don't know
stuck
how, but-
with you every single time, Casimir. Every time we split up,
See?
I'm always stuck with Casimir.
You can blame the rest of the crew for that. Apparently, they just don't like me.
I'm trying to get in bed with my man, guys. Calm down.
Alright,
So, how do you want to sneak in?
I'm also
Well-
just gonna have Zephy roll sharp since they're basically in front of Arlo's window.
Oh, we're okay.
Alright, great. I'm really bad at sharp.
I was gonna I can help him make him look good. How about that?
2d6 minus 1. 4.
I can help out
Okay.
right, with my.
All you notice is his sleeping face.
Okay, well, that's all I care about. He's asleep.
He's in
So we
there,
can,
okay.
we can sleep.
And you
we can sleep.
technically get another experience point.
I guess
God
I
damn
can
it.
try to open the window. Let's see.
It's a solid glass window. Motel windows don't tend to open.
They don't? Interesting.
No.
Also, we're
Wait, does
room.
he need a
he's
roll?
like
Does
room
Grenade
20
need a roll
something,
sharp?
right? What?
He's focusing on trying to get in.
Oh.
So
Hmm.
the sharp was more for if you noticed anything through the window.
Let's
Ah.
see. Smashing the window's not a good idea.
No.
Do either of us know how to lockpick?
You can't. We have to go through the door. We're outside the window.
What? But if we're outside, there's a door next to the window.
Many motels tend to use the electronic ones.
Okay, so we're room 20 whatever, right?
Yes.
That implies, unless it's different motels, that we're on the second floor, right?
Yes.
So that means we're either standing on a ledge or something, peeking through the window, or am I thinking?
There's a balcony that goes in front of all the rooms because it's the whole thing. It had the window and then the door next to that. And
okay.
it's just like that over and over repeated alongside each other.
Okay, sorry.
Let me pull up a picture of a motel.
Okay.
Alright.
I have an idea, Zephy says, smiling a bit.
Oh god.
Today I forgot my room key. And go ask the man to unlock the door for us.
Yes, that's the kind of setup we're talking about.
Okay. I was picturing something else. Okay.
There's a reason I said motel and not hotel. Alright, so you're going to go talk to the man behind the counter.
For a spare key.
Yes.
Okay.
Well then, guess they
All
go
right.
downstairs to go talk to the man.
Alright.
Wait, before we do this,
Mhm.
Arlo's in room 201, right?
He's in room 2-1.
21. Right. 21, right. He's on room 21, okay. Just wanted
Yes.
to make sure before I went up there and be like, you know?
Yeah.
If anything, I'm probably the one who might be talking, unless you really wanted to.
I was gonna see if I could convince our DM to say I was using Soothe and not Charm.
Hmm?
Because if he had any negative, because it says I can calm them down, block any panic, anger, or other negative emotions they have. So if we consider doubt a negative emotion, I could just make sure he didn't have any doubt.
I'm not entirely sure suspicion's an emotion.
I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure you'd have to try to manipulate this man.
Yeah, okay.
All right, then. How much charm do you have again, Anthony?
I got +1.
All right, that's better than mine, so you should probably talk.
If anything, I have +2 sharp, so.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right. So
That was something. That was something I forgot last time. If I was trying to charm someone, I can roll for sharp rather than
Yeah.
charm.
because you have the whole crazy eyes thing.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, Hudson Jones is still behind the counter, currently drinking a cup of coffee.
All right.
Poor guy pulled the late shift.
I think.
I
he's
mean, he owns the
only
hotel.
shift.
He owns the motel, so
Yeah.
He probably goes to bed late. Anyways, approaching the counter, I kind of lean against it and be like, "Hey, so there's a thing. We lost our key.
already.
Yes. It's kind of a embarrassing thing, you know. Do you think you can help us? How? Well,
Zephyr's gonna try to speak up. I am currently rooming with Arlo, and he has fallen asleep, and I would rather not bang on the door to wake him up.
Which one's Arlo again?
He's in room 21.
and
one-
he's the one who
And-
basically signed us all up.
You ended up with 5 rooms, and yet you two are sharing one.
Yes, we have a large party. Party.
Okay then.
We also got rooms for 5, and there was only 3 of us inside, so you know.
Yeah, but you also had your 2 friends out there in the lot. These are glass windows. I can see through them.
More came later, Zephy would try to, say.
Now, why do y'all really want to get into this room?
All right. To be frank, I kind of left my Wally with Arlo, and we kind of want to go out for a little late night snack, but he's kind of like my cousin and all, and I don't really want him thinking I'm a slob and all.
So, you wanted to go out for a late night snack, and you need your older cousin for that.
He has
Can
his
you not
wallet.
say anything to him about it? I'd appreciate it.
Oh, he has your wallet. Sorry, I didn't hear you for a bit there. You kind of were mumbling.
Yeah. You can understand my embarrassment here.
I'm gonna need you to roll sharp.
Fortunately-
Not sharp, charm.
Okay. 2d6 plus 1. Whoops.
If he gets a bad roll, can I try to help?
No.
Never mind.
He's a bit suspicious, but he buys it. So, alright, let me just go up there with y'all and unlock the door for you.
Thanks.
God.
I'll never level up in this campaign.
Same. Same.
Alright,
It's okay,
so
Grenade.
he goes along with you to room 21 and unlocks the door, and then
Alright. So
What do I?
opens it up
what
for
do-
you and heads back down.
Yes.
Okay, what do I roll to try and wake up to this?
Sharp.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to need Zephy to roll sharp too.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, because he's trying to sneak in.
And also, I might as well okay! So...
Can I help?
as well as Grenade, because you're probably standing in the doorway, you can see through it.
Oops.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So, Arlo wakes up, and he sees Zephy standing in his room,
Oops.
and Grenade sees a figure behind Arlo walk into the bathroom.
Okay.
The hell are you doing in here?
And
It's like
Zephy
fucking.
just barely notices some movement behind Arlo, but isn't too concerned about it, apparently.
Behind
Zephy's
Arlo.
trying to soothe him in case he's panicking right now. What the
He's not panicking. He's just confused. What the hell are you doing? It's like 2 in the fucking morning, guys. Come on.
Shh, just sleep again. We're sorry. We'll get out of here soon.
Well, I'm not gonna sleep now. You're in here.
It's fine. We're just here for things.
What things?
A wallet?
Yeah. I'll just be a minute. I go over to does Arlo do you have a bag or any like storage possession?
I have a duffel bag with me. Yeah.
Okay, I head over there and like start rummaging through it.
Did you leave your wallet in my bag?
Yeah. Sorry.
Damn it, Grenade! I told you not. I keep telling you not to do that. You need to get some pants with pockets on it or something.
These pockets are too small.
All right.
I hope
Um,
y'all
Back
aren't
to sleep,
planning on
it's-
driving. Because you ain't taking my car with my keys.
You're not even in the room. Shut up.
Okay, so
I talk
I-
in my sleep.
I don't know if this is metagaming or not, but I was thinking like, okay, could Arlo use the restroom like because he's awake now? Like, well, shit, now I gotta pee or something
Oh,
like that.
apparently Grenade decided not to bring it up. So,
Uh,
You
so
saw
yeah,
a
go ahead.
strange
use the
figure walk into the
Alright.
bathroom, Anthony.
Yeah. Yes,
Alright.
that was mentioned.
Jeez. Fine. And Arlo walks to the bathroom.
You see no one in there.
Okay, well, he uses the restroom and flushes the toilet.
All right.
Wash your hands.
Yes, I do.
Good.
All right, I walk back out. Are they still there?
Yes, of course.
I'm probably next to the door by this point, since I am probably not needed for much longer. I'm just
Sophie's
like...
gonna be standing next to him, but still inside the room. Grenade.
Arlo just kind of sits down on the bed, looks at him. Well, good night.
Yes, good night.
Arlo rolls over and goes back to sleep.
Yes. All right.
Oh God.
Just Grenade. Just Sophie just kind of motions. Yeah, it's time to go. I got this now.
Alright.
What would I roll to notice that Zeffy didn't leave with Grenade?
I'm pretty sure it'd be obvious by the lack of footsteps.
Alright.
Leave it. Just leave and close the door. It sounds like we both left it. That's fine.
Well, right next to the door, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I went ahead, go out the door, and close it.
All right, time for Giuseppe to try to sneak back next to him.
If only you had some sleep powder.
So
Have a
you'd
hammer.
say it's obvious that Zeffy didn't leave.
Yes.
Arlo rolls back over. Zeffy, when you're going out for that snack with Grenade, it's generally a good idea to go with him. Or he's going to get himself lost one of these days.
Did they tell you about the midnight snack?
No,
Well,
we just said we're getting his
taking-
wallet.
Arlo is taking context clues.
He knows about his cousin's tendencies.
He's hot a lot of time, so he gets the money quite often.
I see. Arlo smokes. Grenade tokes. Got it. I'll make sure to remember that.
I was just saying that for a J, but it's basically like Grenades younger, so Arlo's like, okay, yeah, he's probably going to get some vending machine or something like that, and he's like, then he turns to Zeffy, whatever. Just, I don't know what are you doing here, Zeffy?
I felt sorry for waking you up, so I was going to help you sleep.
Do you have your hammer out? You said,
Ocean's Great Ways.
No, not like that.
okay. How the
She's
hell
going to
would-
be trying to soothe him with her
How-
voice now
how
that she
the-
has her new skill, even if it doesn't help for this.
How the
Doesn't
hell
mean
would
it's
you
gotta
do
do
that?
That's fine. I'll just sing to you for a bit.
Oh God.
You are the ocean's great waves.
I'm
You're-
not actually going to sing.
You're Zeffy. Arlo just kind of rolls his eyes. You do have your own room, you know.
Yes, I'm aware, but I need you to sleep. I will feel much better when you are asleep again.
Zeffy, come on now. Arlo gets up, kind of puts his hand on Zeffy's shoulder and kind of ushers the door towards the door. It's fine. I'm a big boy. I can sleep. I mean, I appreciate you doing the whole guardian angel thing or whatever the hell it is you're doing, but even so, I assure you, I can sleep pretty well. So
Fine, very well, very well. Ziffy's gonna start backing up towards the door.
Arlo is walking with you, just kind of seeing you out.
Yeah.
Zeffy, another thing, if you wouldn't mind, keep an eye on Grenade. Seriously, thanks for tolerating him. I know he can be a little strange sometimes, but it means a lot to me that you're spending time with him.
He's not strange. What do you mean?
That makes sense. Just, and then he opens the door and ushers Zeffy out. Good night, Zeffy, for real this time. And he shuts the door and goes back to bed.
Yes. Good night. Good night. He's gonna call after.
I call up from the stairs. Yes.
Shall we actually go get a snack?
Sure.
All right. Well, you guys have fun. We didn't even tell Arlo about the strange guy in his room, so he's probably going to be
No,
dead by
you
tomorrow.
didn't. Grenade saw that.
I was wondering, like, did I actually, like, I don't remember who was saying that.
You
were.
did. You rolled a 10.
Okay.
You just didn't think it was important.
He rolled a 12. Oh wait, no, he rolled a.
He rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
12 earlier.
God. All right, we might as well time skip to the next morning.
I'll just keep it in the back of my head.
Okay.
All right.
Beautiful.
So there is a breakfast of sorts that the motel does have that's in like the same room that has the reception desk.
Is it a continental breakfast?
More or less. I mean, it's free. It's not much, but it's free.
Yes.
That doesn't
They have
sound
waffles.
very
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
still
they actually do have a
sleeping
waffle
'cause
maker.
I don't want to get up this early, so I'm just gonna be snoozing.
Arlo's getting up early. He's a farmer. He's used to this.
Our government,
I'm
ladies and
usually used to this, but I drove for 18 hours straight without.
No. You have
doing it.
you have every right to sleep in. So Arlo's gonna.
That's the only main reason. I'm usually a morning person. But I'm
Yeah,
tired.
Arlo's gonna get up at about let's say 6 in the morning or so to get up, and heads on to the continental breakfast.
Sophie
Alright.
doesn't know when humans are supposed to get up, so she'll get up when the sun rises.
Which
Nope.
is.
Oops.
Yeah, you're probably up before the sun even rose, so okay.
Casimir just stayed up the entire night in his room.
One of y'all
Just-
can just wake me
Just
up
staring ominously at the
whenever
wall.
y'all need.
Does your eyes glow in the dark?
Yes.
Oh dear God. Well, there goes any chance of stealth.
Just
Now we just put a bug.
And it's really gonna suck if we ever have to share a room with him.
He's gonna be kept up all night by his eyes.
just wakes up in
Yes.
the middle of the night to use the restroom. The hell are you doing? You're just staring at the wall.
For some reason, I was flashing back to this one story I heard about this motel that only seemed to have one channel on the TV, and so what was playing was Sesame Street.
Oh, and
So
then the guy just
person-
yells
yeah.
out, "God
Yeah.
damn it, Noodle!"
Your hands are on the ends of your arm.
Yeah, I remember that.
I read about that one too.
Yeah, I read that one.
Right,
I'll
so
get up probably about 8. That way I can get ready. Because I ain't walking outside with bed hair.
okay, so just as a heads up, I do have a holdout pistol in my inventory. I go ahead and keep the it's a small revolver kind of concealed carry type thing. I keep it concealed on my person, just like non-conspicuous, but just in case something happens, I have it there.
I mean, I think that's the definition of concealed, but yeah.
But
He pulled the thesaurus on you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that
there
one.
it is.
God damn it, Mr. Noodle.
You know, I used to watch Elmo's World all the time.
Okay.
Good.
I'm ready.
Is that in character or?
No, out of character. I used to watch Sesame Street like a lot when I was a kid, and like that was like over 10 years ago, and like I still remember the Mr. Noodle. I think was still a thing on there. It was.
See, Casimir is like a favorite fan of it in character because Elmo reminds him of a friend he has in hell.
Welcome to Elmo's Hell World.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
All right. So is anyone else going to get breakfast at the motel?
I woke up
Casimir
about 8
walks out of the
Safi-
room
and
bored.
got ready, and I'm heading out now.
You see
So
the
I don't
cops
know if
fly
Casimir
by.
woke up
Apparently,
with
there's
me,
been a. Oh,
so
I keep
far.
interrupting you. Sorry, Jess. Continue.
I don't know when Casimir woke up. I woke up at 8, got ready, and I'm heading towards where y'all are now.
All right. Also, Arlo, roll sharp.
Okay.
The cops fly by. Apparently, there's been a terrorist attacking all the vending machines in town.
Oh my god.
They found the vending machine
8.
smashed. With what
Things
seems to
feel
be,
a bit off, but you don't actually see anyone.
Wow,
Okay,
it's
I'm
almost
not
like the
even
one
gonna
person who
bother
saw him.
asking what's going on with the vending machine thing. That ain't something
Freaking-
actual villainous killing wise. Someone, police officer, can take care of that.
Getting freaking.
Zeffy's just standing in front of the waffle maker, really confused.
Zeffy, you get the batter, you pour it in, you leave it till it beeps, then you pull it out. It's a waffle. Delicious.
really?
On the news, there's also talk about a new body being found late in the night. It was found
Arlo's.
on.
We
It was
have a
found on the side of the. It was found on the west side of the park.
Park, huh?
Yeah, the city park, roughly in the middle of this. Roughly in the middle of the
Is,
city itself.
City
Is
Park.
Mr. Jones still kind of keeping an eye over things, or has someone placed him during the day?
Oh no, he tends to keep an eye on things, but that's just because he prefers to know things.
Okay. All right. So after Arlo eats breakfast at about this would probably be about 7 or so, like in the morning. I walk up to I walk up to Hudson Jones and I see if I can strike up a conversation here real quick. Morning.
Mind if I'm morning to you?
It's a good morning. That was a good breakfast, by the way. That stuff's real good. Is it your own recipe?
No, it's store bought.
Oh, really? I have to look into that one. Anyway, I couldn't help but noticing that someone was also in room 26 last night. Did they check in yesterday too?
Yeah, they came in around the same time y'all did.
Really?
Yeah, just a tad before.
All
Real
right, that's
mysterious lady. I don't know
probably-
what was up with her.
Did she say anything weird to you or anything like that?
Not really. She just had this kind of air to her. Just
Mm,
really curt way of talking.
all right. Just curious is all. So, you think it might rain today? Just talking about the weather and stuff like that.
Matt, I mean, honestly, I can never tell nowadays ever since the factory started up. Never know what's a rain cloud and what's just a bit of smog.
Yeah, sounds about like it. Huh. Anyway, how far away is the factory? Like, I didn't see it coming into town.
No, that's over on the east side.
No, all right.
I mean, this is the west side of town, so I'm going to just assume that you came in from that direction.
Yeah, we came in from the west, originally from Nebraska, where I'm on a work trip at the moment. But
No? What you doing for business?
private investigating.
Oh? What kind of client you looking? What kind of clients got you working this time?
A little bit of different things. We were given a tip to come here recently, and the murders might have something to do with it. So,
That's so.
yeah, it's trying to figure out what the heck's going on. I was actually going to start some of the investigating later today,
Oh.
but
Well, I could probably give you the number of good friend Officer Mitchell's.
yeah, you mentioned him last night. He was the one dealing with the bodies, right?
Yeah, he's the lead investigator on the case.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind speaking with him. Honestly, I'm not the one heading the investigation, but I could give it to my. I could give it to the one who is, and they'd probably
Which one?
be better.
That one? The cosplayer, the tall friend of yours, the short friend of yours, or the redhead?
Which one is Ancient Knight the redhead?
Yes.
Yeah, the redhead. She's the one. She's the one heading this.
Oh, I honestly probably should have guessed that just from the attire alone. Bit of
Yeah, she
ambiguous.
knows a little more what she's doing than the rest of us.
All right. He writes down a phone number for you and hands it to you.
Thank you kindly. And
Can I interject real quick?
What?
Can I interject real quick?
What would that be?
I got another 6 for rolling sharp to find out, who's in the building with Arlo.
Yes.
So I got another EXP for that, right? Like I got 3
Yes.
already.
Yeah.
Shit.
3.
I got 1 earlier.
You got the one that leveled you up.
Yep. And then
And
I got
then
2
you got
more.
this one.
No, 2 more.
Wait.
Right? I
Second
got
one.
the one for trying to convince and grenade, and I failed that.
Yeah, that was the one that leveled you up.
And then I rolled another 4 down there.
Which one was that?
That was the
4.
sharp looking in the window.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, so you
And
now
then there was
have
the sharp
2
that when I
EXP.
was above him. Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks
So-
for the XP, nerds.
It's a
Sorry.
good thing you're an idiot.
Casimir walks downstairs and sees Arlo and goes over to him saying, "Hey, I heard there's free food."
Well, it's not technically free. We're paying for it with the hotel. But yeah, there's food if you want some. Know how to work a waffle maker?
The hell's a waffle maker?
Let me
Boy,
show
this
you
is
that
the
one.
weirdest buddy
I
experience.
have figured out the device, Zephy says. There's a ding.
Oh dear God.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure to
She's probably
make
spent
sure make sure to take it out before too long, otherwise you'll burn your waffle, and that ain't good.
That
Ain't
sounds
kosher.
pretty kosher.
Well, Zephy at least knows how to open something, but she kind of grabs it with her hand. You think
Careful
it'd
there.
burn her.
Burnt food's the best. You can burn
That's
food
what
now?
I thought.
Well, if you want to keep it a little bit longer after you ding, then yeah, it'll be a little burnt. But like, I mean,
Weirdest thing, I don't remember a local con going. I tend to keep pretty up to date with those, being as my niece loves to go to those.
What's a
Eh.
con?
he's
Convention?
he takes it more as a lifestyle than anything else.
Oh, he's one of those degenerate types. Okay, my niece told me about those.
yeah,
Yeah.
very degenerate. just kind of
Mhm.
Yes.
nods emphatically.
Degenerate.
Would I have to roll deception
Wow.
for that,
Is this
or
guy, is
manipulate?
this guy making fun of me?
No.
No, he's not. He's just stating a fact. You're good. I pat
You're
you on the shoulder.
Go focus on your waffles. Go focus on your waffles, Casimir.
Casimir looks at the what's his name, Hudson?
Yeah, Hudson
He looks
Jones.
at Hudson Jones and says, "Keep my eye on you," and then turns away to go find the food.
Oh my god.
Well, that makes 2 of us, mister.
Sorry about that. He's a little
really into character.
He's a little, and Arlo kind of makes the cuckoo like spin around his ear type thing.
Oh, believe me, he's not the craziest customer I've had. Don't even
You
get
know,
me the man who
I don't
brought
know.
in those squirrels.
You know, I
Wow. that
I
is
believe
kinda
you on that
crazy.
one. Oh, morning, Miss Knight. I didn't see you come down anyway. Breakfast is pretty good. The waffles are store bought, but they're still really good.
But you
As
asked
is the
me-
cereal. I mean, I can't exactly make that myself either.
Oh no, that's
But you just asked the Mr.
Where's
John
my boy grenade?
here. Which one's the head person? I'm the redhead, so you must have seen me already.
Well, yes, this room has windows. I saw you out in the parking lot with Mr. Cosplayer out over there.
Oh no, that was out of character talking to. Not in
Oh.
character. Now
I
I'm
was
back in
I
character.
was assuming this was a little bit later in the morning after you'd gotten up and everyone else had to, like after I'd been.
I was about to say, like, the assumption based on what was said was that Arlo was the only one there when that was happening.
This was like an hour before like anyone else got up. This was about 7 in the morning,
It's
and then like
timestamps were being stated, and all of a sudden something else was happening.
Alright.
Where's my
Uh,
boy grenade, though?
It's an excellent question.
Probably browsing around the food area trying to find something worth eating.
I mean, we
Uh,
got oatmeal, we got a few muffins. Those are typically bought in bulk.
I'll
We
just
got
have-
those nice little chocolate chip ones, with the muffin also being chocolate, and I'm quite fond of those.
I'll just have
Casimir
food
goes
last.
and sets the waffle maker on fire to get his waffles nice and burnt.
Sir, I'm pretty
Oh
sure I'm
my
going to have
God.
to ask you to leave.
oh my god.
No!
I'm pretty sure
I'm
that's
gonna
arson.
have to cook his
Casimir-
food, aren't I?
Casimir,
Can't cook.
turn it off.
I
I'm
mean-
cooking food. What?
Turn it off. It gets hot on its own. You don't need to set. What the hell is wrong with you?
It has instructions. Can this boy not read?
Probably
Yes.
not. Ugh.
Please kick this man out. He does not deserve to be here.
I mean, I'm fully willing to call the cops right now.
Yes.
No, there's
Calm
no
it.
need
Alright.
to escalate this. There's no need to escalate.
Casimir grabs the burnt waffles and puts the fire up before walking away, grumbling.
You're gonna have to pay reparations to my wall. That's
I'll cover the expenses, sir. I apologize.
thank you kindly.
I'm gonna go have a smoke real quick. I walk out the front door.
Can you leave
Honestly,
me
I
alone
would
with the
join
two
you, but I have to
crazies?
man the counter.
Hey,
What was
Kaz.
that? What was that, Kit?
You leave me alone with the two crazies?
You want to smoke? I mean, you're welcome to join me.
One of those crazies just stomped out of the room.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could leave as well, Knight. Start this mission? Trees, I think we're
Oh,
going
yeah.
after?
That reminds me. Arlo pulls out the phone number. Mr. Jones over there was kind enough to give me the number of Officer Mitchell's. You know, the one
Bet he regrets that now.
the one
Very much.
the one heading the investigations. Miss Knight, you're kind of the PR person here, I would say. You know, you talk to people a little bit better. You could give them a call and just see if we could arrange like an interview or something like that.
While they
I
smoke,
walk
shall we go
away.
meet him?
I walk away to have a phone call, so then I don't have any background noise from y'all. Big
Zippy. Zippy, follow me out here. Just wanna
Is
Can I
Gennade
watch
still asleep
Casimir?
through all this?
No, he said he was getting food right now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was getting food.
I'm
You
just
gotta
having a
watch
glass of milk.
Casimir as well. They're both itty bitty children. You have to watch them both.
Grenade,
Oh, good lord.
can you
Hey.
go watch Casimir for me, Grenade?
That's a terrible
I
idea.
guess.
You take the pe-
I look over at Casimir, seeing what he's up to.
I walk over where my car is to make the phone call.
Wait. I put my hand on Grenade's shoulder. You have my full permission to smite him if he does anything bad.
Do I hear this?
Yes.
They try to avoid that if possible, but fucking regret this. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep these two separate, just like you keep gunpowder and lighters separate. So,
Anyways, you wanted Zephy to follow Arlo?
yeah, Arlo's just kind of trying to get Zephy away from the hotel, so Zephy and Casimir don't start duking it out in the motel again and causing him to have to pay
You mean
more.
where Zephy's gonna stand inside of the hotel room just like, haha, you can't come in here anymore. And then he throws a car through the wall.
Oh God.
That's something I would do too.
Yeah, no.
Please don't.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna try to make it to where it's like
Switch over to the perspective of that phone call, why don't we?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scene change. Okay.
I go
Alright,
by
I'm
my
gonna-
car to make the
Hey, I
phone
gotta-
call.
cool.
That way I'm far away from him. What?
I'm gonna step away from the mic real quick. I will be right back.
Okay. All right.
Time for the phone call.
Yep.
I call. What's his name?
Officer Michaels. First name is Judge.
I'm probably going to call him Officer Michaels to be nice, unless he asks me to call him Judge.
All right.
I'm working on calling him right now.
All
Ring,
right.
ring.
Phone picks up. Hello? Who's this?
Hi, this is Agent Knight.
Agent? Wait. Are you with the Bureau?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh. I was wondering when they were going to send one of you.
Yep. I got
Uh,
your phone number from the motel.
Oh, you got him from Hudson.
Yeah.
That man always did have loose lips. I mean,
It's okay.
luckily, I don't think he knows anything about that, but I never know what he knows. Like, he is very good at...
Here's all and Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Currently dealing with one of the bodies. I mean, that got found at one of the trees on the intersection of, oh God, 12th Avenue and 5th, so I guess,
Do you mind if I come over?
Yeah. Please do. I mean,
I'll
we
be
aren't
bringing my
exactly
team
equipped
with
to
me, if
handle
that's
whatever
okay,
it is.
to help with the investigation.
No, they actually sent a full team. Huh. Guess they must have deemed this
We're
pretty
very
important then.
professional.
Well, that's good to hear.
Don't lie. Don't lie to this man.
Viper. Well, at least 2 of our members are very professional. Some of these are rookies too that we have to train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run into them before. They don't tend to last long, do they?
No, they don't.
Anyway,
But we're gonna
yeah.
give them the benefit of the doubt.
Hope
No,
would
it's
be
only one time I
well
lied.
appreciated. So, see you then.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so while this is going on, Arlo's basically taking a smoke, and he brought Zeffy along just to keep them away from Casimir, but he's also trying to connect the dots a little bit. I want to spend one of my hold points to try and figure if the lady who was watching me, like when we first got here in room 26, is a part of this mystery, or if it's
Not really, no.
okay. Alrighty.
Not really associated with what's going on in the town.
So if you
in the
need
city.
to take a drag of Arlo's cigarette.
Also, roll sharp.
Okay.
I guess this is happening while I'm still in the phone call.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
probably happening. 10.
Quit it.
Sharp is my best stat.
You notice the same figure is currently talking to Hudson. Well, shooting the occasional glance your way.
All right.
A girl eyeing my Arlo? How dare they?
You don't notice.
Yeah, I know.
Let's say you're too distracted by the sexy.
And a cigarette. I'm trying to grab it out of his hand to try it.
You want one?
Yes. How do they work?
Arlo pulls one out, hands it to you. Right. So you see, this end goes in your mouth, and while that's going on, Arlo pulls out a lighter. All right, you gotta keep the flame. You gotta keep the flame going here. Here with this, you gotta make it burn a little bit because you're going to be inhaling the smoke a little bit. That's why it's called smoking, because you're actually inhaling the smoke and using it. And so basically, Arlo is teaching Zeffy how to smoke.
You look up from this, you notice that the figure is currently outside the door of the reception building, hall room, also smoking. Well, you can't get a good look at their face, being as it's covered. But
Check
you
if
are
it's your
pretty sure you
cigarettes.
recognize that brand of cigarette.
Is it the same one I smoke?
Yep.
Huh. Wonder if there's a gas station around here that I can get something like that.
You forgot.
So it's the person who's been watching me, right?
That's the implication, yes.
All right, I'm going to approach her real quick. Just kind of a
What is Casimir doing in all of this?
Hanging out with
Just
Grenade.
ditched him.
I am enjoying a relaxing sitting on the couch.
What
Is that the couch?
You're watching TV in the.
He's watching Elmo.
Gane pulls out his phone. It's just like, here, look at this.
No, Mr. Noodle, your hands!
Your hands!
As you begin to approach them... God damn it, Kuga. As you begin to approach them, they quickly turn and begin walking off in the opposite direction.
Well, all right then. I don't pursue.
All right.
I
End
come
scene.
back-
I'm curious, but not that curious. We can worry about that after the mystery is solved.
Yeah, after we save the people currently getting murdered.
Yes. I come back from the car trying to find everyone because everyone's split up.
Mm-hmm. You can find Zeffy and Arlo just kind of in the front of the building. Zeffy now has a cigarette too and smoking alongside Arlo.
Zephy's not going to go inside with a cigarette. She's being good. And remembered he doesn't
No,
like smoking inside.
I'm saying Arlo and Zephy are staying outside and they have cigarettes. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay,
Sorry.
guys.
Zephy looks
I
like a
don't know
small
how-
child with a cigarette in her mouth.
Despite
I
being
don't know
nearly
how-
7 foot
Oh
tall.
my gosh.
Yes.
I don't know how you allowed Zeffy to learn how to smoke, but the rule applies to you too, Zeffy. Just blow the smoke outside. I don't want the smoke in my car. Okay?
You gotta find embers.
I'm right in front of him though, because I'm from outside and they're standing
Mhm.
outside.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we were in the front of the hotel or motel, and the car was kind of out there.
Zephy's
Yeah.
about to learn a really valuable lesson. She
Yep.
takes the cigarette out of her smoke and says, "Yes, okay," accidentally blowing the smoke all over Agent Knight's face.
Oh god!
You know what, Zeffy? I think this will be your only cigarette. Just
Oh,
Am I doing it wrong?
yes,
don't
you're not
blow the smoke
you
in
don't-
people's faces.
unless they really pissed you off and really deserve it. But like, I think
I
Miss
see.
Knight here was
Where's
just minding her
Casimir?
own business. No, I take the cigarette immediately.
It's a good thing that Divine probably can't get cancer.
Yeah, that's the
Joke's
good
on
part.
y'all. Smoke is
We gotta
Casimir's
get
favorite
the other
thing.
members of our team. We're heading out. I talked to Officer
Officer
Michael.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's.
And we're meeting him on a crime scene of the most recent body.
Oh damn!
Discovered.
Already.
Are you
Yeah.
sure we should bring the demon along this time?
I said you, Zeffy, Grenade, and Casimir were rookies, and me and Mr. Adams here are the professionals.
Making a lot of assumptions here. I take a long drag of my cigarette.
You're much
Well,
more
there-
mature and professional than them three.
Guilty.
Well, there are several bodies. We could split up and keep the demon away from, well, people really in general.
We're only so far examining this one body, and because he only told me there was this one body. There might be
Body
more
that is currently in
when
a
we get
tree.
there, but
There's one body. All right. Should I
Oh,
bring?
very
Should
well.
I bring my shot? Should I bring my shotgun along, or I should leave Florence here?
Out of nowhere, Casimir just yells out, "God damn it, Noodle!"
oh
Yeah.
goodness. Should we?
Well,
I'll
it's
be
an
right
active
back.
crime scene. A shotgun, I think, wouldn't really. Well,
I head over to where Casimir is with Grenade. What are y'all doing?
I'm watching my old friend Elmo.
Okay,
Me and him used
We're-
to play Pin the Tail on the Human back in the old days.
that's very nice.
Nah.
Come on now.
The winner gets to kill someone from the other person's family. It was fun.
oh my god.
I don't know if you're being serious, Casimir, or you're just trying to play a joke with me.
Nah,
Oh
I'm up,
my
I'm
me!
up by 5 right now.
I don't even want to know. Come
I'm
on.
going after his freaking cousin next.
Casimir, Grenade, we're heading off. We're going to the investigation site of where one of the bodies were found.
Finally, this motel thing is boring.
You say everything is boring, Casimir.
Car
Shit, I
burn.
just noticed the
I'm
picture.
sorry. I set one thing on fire and y'all yelled at me. Casimir gets up and heads towards the door.
Do you always have to be so rude to your commanding officer?
Casimir looks at her and goes, "The only one that's the boss of Casimir is Casimir."
And that's why you fail all the time. Now I'm driving.
This is why
I
you got
walk
your ass
off.
kicked by a baby.
Zephy's gonna whisper, "Would you like me to teach you smite too? Would you like me to teach you how to smite too?"
Yeah, holy bullets, please.
Hold on, are you talking to me or Agent?
To Agent Knight, sorry.
Okay, I was about to say.
Sorry, did I say Casimir? My apologies. I'm not teaching him smite.
But to say teaching a
Terrible
demon how
idea.
to smite, how awesome would that be?
No, I already know what my next skill is going to be, and it's going to be such a troll skill.
Oh dear God. Anyway,
Yeah.
guessing with that, you all head to the car.
Yep, the crime scene.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Well,
Anyway.
all right. Well, you make it to the park without too many arguments happening from the back seat.
Thank God.
And upon getting out, you see that crime scene tape has been put around a specific corner of the park, more specifically around a single tree, which currently has a body impaled on one of the upper branches, and there are some cops trying to figure out a way to get it down.
Dear God in
Casimir
heaven.
looks up at the body in the tree and goes, "That is
Dear-
some nice work."
Dear God in
Casimir.
heaven, what the hell happened?
You're
Casimir,
a
shut the
cop.
fuck up.
No, please.
Okay,
See?
sorry.
At least I'm polite with it. I can't deal with that.
I just
I know.
really wasn't expecting that line. I'm gonna be real honest.
Arlo is a pissed off redneck. What do you expect?
Good point. He's already had to deal with people waking him up in the middle of the night, as well as someone apparently following him around.
Disappeared when he was just trying to
I
ask
deal
where
with
they
a
got the
sassy
cigarette.
demon that just keeps challenging me in authority.
I'm challenging everyone. I'm sorry.
That's just Casimir.
Always
He's just
been a
challenging.
fucking bad.
All right, I'm gonna have to do an. I'm gonna. Y'all can start for a bit, but fair warning, I'm about to do something to piss off Casimir probably.
Oh God.
So get in
What
some
role do I
information for.
What role do I make to notice this?
Well, I was already
Sharp.
going to have you roll a sharp, so you know what? If you get a 7 to 9, you notice it.
Okay. Hang on a sec. I got a 9.
Okay, you notice it.
Zeffy, whatever the hell you're planning to do, it can wait, all right? I don't want a repeat of what happened back in, Buckenlow.
What? I was only going to perhaps suggest to our friend Casimir here that perhaps the tree itself is what's causing the problem and that he should attack it.
No. Just
Don't
no.
destroy the evidence.
You.
You know what, Zeffy? Why don't you and Casimir wait in the... No, you know what? No. That's a terrible idea. How should we split this up?
I want to have a car by the end of the day.
Yeah, no, I want to try to avoid the fate which happened to my truck, happened to your car.
Casimir steps out of the car and walks towards the tree.
Oh, dear God. All right.
I run after Casimir. Hang on. Let me approach the officer because he knows me.
Oh yeah, I just have a demon charging at the tree.
Again.
'Cause To
Casimir.
you, they will
Casimir.
put guns to you. And I don't want to have a fight.
I have a plan,
Okay.
don't worry. Casimir walks past her and yells out to the officers, "Hey! Is this where the people died at?"
Zeffy
Oh, I
just
mean,
kinda
there's a
looks
body up there, so what do you think?
Hi,
Oh my
Officer
God.
Michaels.
I
This is
thought
one
someone
of
was
our
playing a
rookies.
game. Sorry.
One of our really, really inexperienced rookies.
Casimir,
First
why don't
day.
you step over here with me real quick and let Miss Knight speak with the police officer?
She said pin the tail on the human.
Casimir ignores Arlo and looks at the officer.
I grab him by
No,
the
watch
shoulder.
this. Watch. Don't worry.
Grab him by the shoulder. Casimir, that wasn't a suggestion. We're
hey.
walking over here.
I want to spend one of my luck,
No.
Oh, dear God.
and I want to manipulate Officer Judge.
You don't even know which one he is yet. You haven't even got an opportunity to talk to him yet.
I just said hi to Officer Michaels. That doesn't mean you were talking to the same person I was.
Easy. I just look at who you're talking to. Easy.
Okay.
He's the one in
well,
charge if you're doing that.
Isn't his name on whatever?
So what would I have to roll to physically pull Casimir away from this?
You have to go luck against luck.
I was gonna say it'd probably have to be tough.
Alrighty.
So both of you roll tough.
Alrighty, I
Hold
get
on,
a
let me figure out what my
plus
And
total
while
is.
this is going on, Kit Knight is currently talking to a rather broad officer. Like, the man is well built.
13.
Oh, God!
Alright, hold up.
Wait,
What's
what's going
my-
on?
I love how
Basically
you
seeing who's
describe
apparently
him as a-
stronger.
So I need to roll. Fuck.
Arlo overpowers you.
Arlo grabs Casimir by the back of the neck.
That's a
We're
4
going.
though, Kyle. You get an experience point.
He does get an experience point, but Arlo overpowers him.
We are going over here, and you're gonna leave.
Zephy's
those
gonna be
officers
giggling
alone.
in the background.
And he steers Casimir away from the scene for the time being.
Sorry, that was one of our very first rookies.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
his
looks
first
like it.
day.
Yeah, that looks like a rookie, all right. That giant demon.
I've seen some of the members of the department of the bureau before. There's some odd types in there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We do it
what
based on paper interview, not physical interview.
Oh, well, I guess that answers that question.
Yeah.
Might explain why I got turned down. Anyway,
Sorry.
what exactly is it that you need?
Could you tell me anything you can so far, what you've observed in this investigation?
Well, it seems to be some sort of mad nature spirit. Not exactly sure what, but based on what's been going on and what we've seen, plus the MO of this thing, it seems to be not too happy of the pollution that's been caused in these parts. So it's been taking out its revenge on the locals.
Hmm.
Uh,
Is there any patterns in how it kills?
I mean, so far it's just been doing this, but there was a case a while back in which it ended up going after a few other things. I mean, it mainly just seems to be trying to send a message more than anything, but I do believe that at this point we're past the point of no return. So either we deal with this or we leave.
So you've dealt with this before in the past?
No, this was before my time,
Mm.
back in the early
Is
days of
there-
the Bureau.
Is there anyone back then that's still employed now?
Considering the fact that it was about 100 years ago, I doubt it. I mean, it's entirely possible. I don't know how the thing works, but...
Do you have any records that go back that far?
I mean, pretty sure we have a few. Have to go look back in the archives. Alright. Well, while you're talking to him, this figure swoops down, grabs a hold of Casimir, and takes off into the air.
Wait,
Pardon?
what?
Huh.
Yeah, it's basically been doing that.
Wait,
Well-
what happened? A tree swooped down or some figure?
No.
Tree.
What appeared to be a cloaked figure swooped down, grabbed him, and took off into the air.
Oh, goodness.
Good.
well, we just lost our demon.
Not entirely sure what the thing is, but apparently it's
He was just
Mothman.
starting too.
Mothman?
Mothman.
I thought
From
he
the
was
distance.
over in.
You just hear Casimir yelling.
Yeah,
He'll be fine.
yeah. I've definitely seen rookies go before. It tends to be pretty quick.
You said Mothman, so you've dealt with monsters like this before.
I mean, there's a few things that always pop up, but typically a member of the Bureau gets sent over to deal with it.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm regretting leaving my shotgun in my hotel room.
Yeah, that was probably a bad idea on your part.
Hey,
Hey,
I was
Still have
thinking we
my
were just.
AK strapped to my back because I always carry the thing.
Hey, Llytic, I just have one question real quick, though.
Yes.
Can Mothman reason / talk?
Oh my god.
Why don't you try just
technically
setting
it
on
could,
fire?
but being as we're talking about a nature spirit that is part of a planet that you want to destroy, it doesn't want to.
Why don't you try and set
But
it
it
on
can.
fire?
That's all I needed to know.
Oh my goodness.
Might not want to, but it can. I'm good then.
That's all I need to know.
Are we gonna
I mean,
save
there's also the
Casimir?
fact that it can't really talk. I mean, it's fully sentient, but it can't talk.
But it can
Alright, nod
reason.
yes or no. Nod yes or no. Do you know who I am?
Anyway, y'all should probably get going after that thing.
Yeah,
It's starting
Yeah.
to pick up quite a bit of distance.
I pull out my sidearm. Well, this is better than nothing, I guess.
I mean, that thing's
Can
nearly
I,
halfway across the park.
Hey,
Yep.
can I
It's a
like
big-
No, it's
Yep.
fine.
Do
We
a-
should just leave him.
can I do like a tough check to try to get out of it?
You're gonna fall if you do that.
He's got 2 armor. He'll be fine.
It drops you. Roll
Okay.
tough.
Nine.
All right. So. Oh. Well, you take 1 damage, armor ignore,
Huh.
Okay.
and you're stunned.
I just imagine like he just like head first. He's in the earth now, just kind of like a turnip.
So
Luckily,
it's-
you missed any trees.
So it's done only 1 damage to him?
Yep.
Yeah, because
Which
of
is
the
ignore.
fact.
Armor ignore.
Yeah, it has armor ignore, but because of the fact that he rolled a 9, it only did half the damage.
Oh. Nice.
So he's currently stunned in the middle of the park with an angry nature spirit circling over him, preparing to attack again.
See,
Yeah,
we could have lured him out earlier if he just attacked the tree.
So,
I
while
would've
that's
made
going
it
on, focus
Zeffy,
on what you guys are
because
doing.
this is a nature spirit. All eco-friendly. If he sets the tree on fire, that's gonna make it worse.
It also means fire's probably its weakness.
Yeah.
Hey, Casimir, Zeffy calls out.
Goodness.
Try burning it!
I mean, unfortunately, he's still pretty winded on the ground. I mean, he's in a
I
good
don't
amount of
care.
All
pain.
right. I start.
We gotta
I
get...
Casimir
pull out
lays on
my-
the ground, breathing heavily, like,
I,
"Don't
I-
you bitch!"
I pull out my sidearm and I run over by Casimir and I take up a firing stance. And if the thing gets closer, I'm gonna take a pot shot at it.
It swoops back down towards Casimir.
I'm gonna take a shot at it as soon as it comes within range.
It dodges the bullet.
Ah,
I shoot at it with my AK. I'm shooting at it with my AK. Just to distract it, just to get it off.
Well, now it's no longer going after Casimir and is more focused on evading your fire.
There we
Zeffy's
go.
just gonna slowly walk her way over to Casimir. Not really worried about him.
The best way to put this is, have you ever tried to hit a fly?
Mhm.
Think of it that way.
Yeah, at least I'm
Yeah.
distracting it so then y'all can get Casimir fixed or whatnot.
Aren't most things like birds hunted with shotguns?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, but I
That's
left that
okay.
one at the hotel.
You didn't bring it. Okay.
Really confused on why you did that.
Okay, it was a crime scene. I thought we were just going to be investigating and we weren't going to run into the monster until later. So I was like, okay, we start poking around somewhere else. I'll take my shotgun then. But apparently, it's just there.
Well,
Or still armed,
I mean, the
crime
park
scene.
is kind of where it's been doing most of its thing.
True enough. Dang it.
Wait, so
Okay.
how long until I wake up? Or, like, I'm not stunned?
You're starting to be able to get up, but at the same time, Zeffy's also apparently just walking around gunfire towards you. Well,
they're
walking
shooting at
under
Mothman,
gunfire.
not at the like around
Well, I'm not
them.
gonna walk through night. Night's not like swinging it around like a maniac.
Well, no. Just
I
trying
know.
to hit something that's very hard to hit.
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm not jumping
just
in the
doing
air.
it
I'm
to
just
keep it-
walking.
Zeffy, you help
Listen.
You help Casimir try to get over your hatred for once, and I'm gonna go see if I can't get another pot shots at this thing.
You're gonna have to get a charm roll.
Okay, I can use my sharp for that. I think.
Just give me the eyes. That's why she fell in love.
Oh my god.
The
See
crazy
it all-
eyes.
See, it all fits together. I can use sharp instead of charm when I manipulate someone.
Yeah.
So- okay, so I'm gonna Make a sharp check real quick. Fail.
Yeah, no, Sephi's not helping.
Well, that's a level
Dear
up
God.
for me anyway.
Man.
Okay.
Alright,
Won't you
what's
try
Kinnaid
and
doing?
take care
I'm
taking
probably
my
just
place so
observing
then I can
Mothman and
help
trying to figure out what
Casimir
I
then?
should or need to do.
What, Anthony?
I'm just trying to figure out the where the thing's like trying to like target next.
It quickly spirals down, folding its wings to make it to where it's a tough target to hit, grabs a hold of Casimir by the shoulders, and flies back up into the air again.
Seriously?
Oh no, it seems I was too late.
And yes, Casimir, you are able to use Manipulate on members of the party. That's been happening
Okay.
for a while now.
Okay, just making sure.
Damn it, Zephyr.
Alright, so since I didn't help him up, do I get EXP?
Technically, yes.
like it's
Both
the
you
fact
and
that you
Arlo
probably
get
think it's
EXP.
I just leveled up, so
Okay, what are we doing for your level up?
I'm just getting +1 cool. So
+1 cool? Okay.
I'm at 0 now rather than -1.
Yes, it takes off into the air and this time flies over you back towards where the cops were.
All right, I walk to the cops. All right, so y'all know anything about this thing other than it just picks up its victims? Is it vulnerable to anything or like?
I mean, it tends to be void in most power lines, but I think most flying things do that.
You got anything that'd help knock that thing out of the sky?
I mean, no. That thing has been managing to avoid every single shot we've taken at it. And believe me, we've done a lot.
Yeah,
Can
no.
I
Try
wonder
to-
if it's going to drop him on the tree.
Am I like awake now? That he's picking me up
I mean,
again?
you're very rattled, but you're awake.
Okay. Can I try to like swing my hell sword at him?
It drops you.
Okay.
Roll tough.
Huh.
Did it drop him close to anyone to try and help him?
12.
It's closer to the crime scene.
How you gonna try to catch him?
I'm at 12.
Alright, so that means you take half damage and aren't stunned. So you take 1 damage.
Alright,
What
now
is
I
with
have
these
2
rolls?
Gravity means nothing.
Gravity needs nothing to this hellboy.
So apparently
Okay.
you stick the superhero landing, but you also sprained your ankle.
Oops.
Casimir gets mad and starts yelling cuss words at the Mothman and picks up a tree to try to like use it like a fire swatter and knock him out of the air with.
Nani.
Alright, so I'm gonna have you roll tough for this.
That's like a reverse tough roll. He needs to get low for it.
It's my it's a kick-ass roll.
Yeah,
So-
it's a kick-ass roll, but we're also talking about the whole effect with the
Mayhem.
mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
Inflict harm with it. Roll plus
so-
harm. You will.
Yeah,
your
so
weapon
after he
actually-
inflicts harm. So roll
Real tough.
roll tough.
On a miss, you use it without trouble. On a 7 to 9, pick 1 side effect. On a 10, pick 2.
7.
So you have to roll 2.
So this
Okay.
is for the harm, right? Right here.
Yeah, it's flying towards you, about to attack. You're swinging a tree at it. Roll 7.
Yeah, I can get
So
7.
it dodges the tree. It hits you for 3. You have 2 armor, so you take another 1. And that also means that we don't have a negative effect from. Wait, no. Is it inflicted harm or?
It's after you inflict harm with it.
Roll the harm your weapon actually caused. So you don't have any ill side effects of this, Yeah.
Haha.
technically speaking. So you swung a tree and missed, and took another damage.
I fired, and I missed, and I fired again, and I missed.
It doesn't go after the angel or anything else.
I mean, it's mainly focused on the thing that's going to destroy its home.
Which he just confirmed he will, because he just, picked up a tree.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess Zephy could try to walk over and heal him. She's not gonna go fast, though, so he's probably got a few moments before she gets there.
Yeah, it swoops down and goes to hit him again.
I want to take another swing.
Alright, roll tough.
And I'm just standing here. I don't know what to do now. 'Cause y'all are
9.
just playing bat.
Dodges the tree, you take
Baseball.
1 damage. No ill effects happen from the tree.
Dang it.
You're just
You are
playing
now
baseball
at-
with the.
I'm at 4 now.
Yes,
You are now
you are now
unstable.
What's the word? Unstable.
Yep.
That hit ended up breaking some ribs. And there's a
I'm gonna run
possibility that
over and I'm gonna try and heal. Because he needs some help. He really does. Let's
Okay,
see.
so what would I
Is
have
that-
to roll to figure out what it might be, like what a vulnerability for it might be besides like power lines or
I think it's-
electricity?
Cool as heal.
well, I mean, I think you guys are also forgetting about. Well, actually, I'm not going to bring that up. I'm going to see if you guys remember that one.
I mean, the fact that me and Anthony technically have the weaknesses for it.
Well, there's
Yeah.
that, but there's also the other thing that was set up at the very beginning.
The harpoon.
Yes, that.
Mhm.
The harpoon.
It's
Um,
back in the band, though, isn't it?
You have it distracted because it's trying to kill the man swinging a tree at it.
right.
What we need to do is work together. We need someone to shoot the harpoon gun, and we need Zephy and Grenade to stun it. That's what we need to do.
Right. So it's got.
Don't worry,
it's
I'm gonna hit
distract-
this thing.
Can we-
It's
It
distract.
swoops down at
Casimir,
swoops
you're
down
about
and
to
goes to strike
die.
Casimir.
I'm gonna try to hit it again.
Roll tough.
Grandma,
Right. Miss Knight, if you'd be so
God
kind as to open up the trunk, and
Well,
I
you
start
still do
sprinting
no
towards.
damage, and you take another
Sure.
one.
I
pop the
sprint
trunk
towards
open
the. I
and
sprint
give
towards.
you the harpoon gun.
All right.
Now,
I pulled.
Zephy,
At
Grenade,
this,
can
it
you
also manages to
please-
knock the tree out of your hands due to the
Okay.
fact that you are currently at. You
5.
currently have 2 harm left,
Can you please work with
and begins trying to
Mr.
take you back
Adams.
into the air.
You
I'm
want me to
gonna
work
swing
with
at it with
Adams?
my gigantic hell sword.
Zephy, I'm gonna impale this thing,
It
and I,
drops you again.
I take a shot with the harpoon gun.
All right. Well, it dropped Casimir, but you did hit it in the back with a harpoon gun.
I got a 5.
All right. So that means that you would take full damage, and you are stunned.
Wait,
but you
hold
do
on.
still have the opportunity to use a luck point.
Wait, hold on, Kyle.
He also has 2 armor.
Yes.
Oh wait, ignores armor.
Well,
Never mind.
yeah, it's armor ignore.
Yeah, sorry.
You failed your last 2 rolls, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
so
did.
he now has 2 more experience points.
4 out of 5. But
Let's
wait,
see.
if he hurts himself...
Oh God!
Wait, guys, if he hurts
So-
himself, he's gonna be at 0 HP.
Yes, because he's currently has 2 left. So if he takes this,
Is he gonna die?
yes.
Mr. Adams, I'm trusting you. I'm gonna run over to Casimir. I'm gonna try and heal him. I know the freakish
Well,
moth.
No, he's already
spirit's
dead
gonna-
unless
No.
he uses his
No,
luck.
like
Yeah,
if I hit
unless
the
he
ground,
uses a-
I'm dead.
Unless he uses a luck point to negate this.
which he probably should.
I can do that.
Yes.
Yes.
Does that-
Yes.
Will that do the apocalypse thing?
Yes.
It would cause one of the seals to open, yes.
I do it.
All right.
My God.
So, you
Alright.
take no damage, but you're on the ground at 2 health. Man has just been impaled through the back with a
Harpoon.
harpoon gun, and so
Mhm.
he is now tethered to Arlo,
Well, this can only end well.
and
Okay.
he's also taken 3 damage from it.
What?
Zephy, Grenade, can y'all stun the freakish spirit thing while I try and help Casimir out by healing him?
Arlo, I'm
Sure.
going to need you to roll tough,
Oh
Can I
boy.
trust you all to do that?
because you are trying to keep
For
this
me?
thing from moving.
For me?
Yeah, I was thinking so. Oh, cool. 8.
Okay, so for the most part, is managing to stay still. You're getting buffeted a bit,
Is it
but
close
it's still
enough to the
thrashing
ground?
around pretty heavily.
Just like flying a kite. Just like flying a kite.
Is it close enough to the ground where we can take a swing at it?
All I'm gonna say is,
I mean, it'd probably be like well enough that Zephy could do an overhead swing.
Hmm.
I'm
All
trying
right.
to heal.
All right, let me look back at the professional to see how the healing one works for that.
hey,
I
I'm just gonna
did
say this
try-
now.
I did cool because I thought it was cool for
Me
healing.
Yeah, it's
leveling
cool.
up- leveling
up
Okay,
last
so you
two.
can
Heal 2
either
harm or
heal-
stabilize him.
yeah, so you can either make sure that he doesn't bleed out on the ground.
Or heal him.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna make sure he doesn't die. So if
All
that
right.
means stabilizing, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
All I'm gonna say is, My +2 armor has saved me, but at the same time, it has done nothing to prevent me from dying.
It's because of fall damage.
Yeah, fall damage is armor ignore.
Well,
If
that
anything-
and I'm just going out trying to fight. So
Yeah.
Anyway, so I need to try to hit
So
him
I'm
with tough
working
now,
on
right?
healing Casimir right now while I'm praying that Zephy's gonna have my back and keep the moth thing busy.
Yeah, I'd say this case, what you need to do is actually roll cool, being as you're trying to hit a fast-moving target. It's Arlo that's dealing with the tough.
Mhm.
What a convenience. I have +2 cool and +2 tough, so it doesn't matter. 11.
Okay!
Nice. Nice.
So, let's just apply that whole extra effect that you get.
Stun.
Or kick some ass. Oh yeah, it's stunned. It's taken 3 damage. And question is, what do you want to do for your +10 ability? I mean, effect.
Is it gonna hit me back?
I mean, it's currently trying to thrash around to get a harpoon out of its back.
Then I guess I should do more damage, right?
Yep.
4 damage.
Let me check back. Okay, it's dead.
Oh.
You have splattered a nature spirit all over the road.
Oh, that ain't gonna have no.
Now that the fight's over,
repercussion.
am I able to go ahead and heal him, Casimir,
Yeah, you
again,
can
so
do a
then
second.
he's not...
You can do a second heal roll.
Ah,
Yes,
wonderful.
so
I
he's
seem to have
not-
defeated it.
I
And-
tear the.
stable.
I pull the harpoon out of its back and I wipe it off on the grass.
All right, Arlo, I'm going to need you to roll
Roll what?
sharp.
Oh boy.
Oh, you forgot to put the space in there.
Okay, that makes sense.
11.
All right, you notice someone standing in a nearby alleyway. Pretty sure it's the same person you saw at the motel.
All
I
right.
got a 12, so does
Okay,
that
Heal
yeah.
heal him
and stabilize.
fully?
So, well, it wouldn't be a full
Or
heal.
not? But
You do another 2, so
Yeah.
he's now.
Back
I'm
at
at
3.
3 harm.
Okay, are you back at
Yes.
home now?
I'm back I'm back home. I've been home for a while.
So,
All right.
you know what your
So-
EXP and all that stuff is at now?
Yeah, I have it down. I'm at 90
Yeah.
XP. And all
Right.
that, so
So
So you're
I'm
at
gonna-
4 out of 5.
yeah.
All right.
I have
If you want to
0
charm me
EXP.
real quick to see if Zephy helps heal him, you can. Like, be like, hey, a little help here, you know?
Yeah, I'd say do a manipulate roll on that.
If you want me
Alright.
to help, Knight.
quick thing, I hand
Okay.
the harpoon gun back to Agent Knight, and
So that would be a sharp, I guess.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
busy,
sure.
so honestly, if I were you,
Okay.
I'd put it like next to the car, or like
Yeah,
on the hood or something.
yeah, I put it on the hood, and then I walk into the alley. Just
All right.
Wait, by the way, Llytic, before you do that, what was the thing for the apocalypse that happened?
Oh, true name revealed. A single word pops both into your head as well as pops into Zephy's.
What word?
Rigdus.
What?
Rictus mortis.
Oh, no. Ugh. Zephy seems very displeased now.
Okay, so
I rolled a 9 on the manipulation thing.
okay, so
Does
that
it
means
help
that if
me?
he does help, I mean that means if Zephy helps you, they get an experience point.
You want to help me, Zephy?
Fine. Zephy seems a bit distracted, though, about something. And, if anything, is probably just trying to heal him to get more information out of him at this point. Let's see,
All right.
though.
While you do that, Arlo's walked into the alley, but as he did so, suddenly he finds himself in one of the rooms of the motel.
oh dear God, what did just
Sitting on the couch in front of him is the hooded figure he saw before, currently looking over some files.
Can I help you?
Actually, wait, shit. Fuck, I need to be able to do a voice for this. She turns around, she says, actually, I was wondering if you could do the same for me.
I don't know who the hell you are. You just been watching me. It's been real creepy, and You know, if you just wanted something, you could have just said, "Hey, I need some help here." Or
Yes, but I couldn't afford to do so while you had the others with you. Or at very least, not one of them.
which one?
Probably the same one that nearly destroyed my home.
Your home.
Rigdus.
The hell is Rigdus?
I guess that name hasn't become as commonplace here as it has back in hell. Especially not after what he did to it.
Dear God, what? You with that Church of the 12-Handed God thing or whatever?
Hell no.
Monster.
Oh, good. That fucking Pope.
After all, we demons were smart enough to eradicate that after the first incident.
Ooh.
Well, newsflash, it's popped up in my hometown again, and that's why that stupid demon showed up in my cornfield.
I kind of
Burned it.
figured, but I'd prefer you not refer to him as that.
What should I call them then? Assholes?
Well, I mean, that'd be more appropriate. Frankly, I'd say he's more comparable to something I'd wipe off my shoe.
The demon?
After all, he's not of my realm, just like he's not of yours.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, though. Can I say something real quick?
What would that be?
Kyle,
Yes.
I healed you for 2, but I took on 2 for you.
Wait, what?
That's
Healing
how my
hands
healing
ability.
worked. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you have only 1 harm now, and I have 2.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Now Zephy's a bit mad that she kind of failed. She did not want to take the harm for him, but she's got questions for him. Y'all can continue us talk now. I can
Alright.
reveal what I know later.
I believe your name's Arlo, correct?
Arlo Adams, pleasure to make your acquaintance. I stick out my hand as a handshake type thing.
Ezrakul. Pleasure to meet you as well.
Ezrakul, like one word.
Yes. Yes, one word. Come on, keep up with me now. I know that you humans tend to be rather dumb, but
That
this
was
is
out
just
of-
getting ridiculous.
That was out of character. I was taking notes.
Sorry, but the idea of that being in character is hilarious.
Just Arlo pulls out a notepad at some point in time and just
Well,
starts.
not even like the notes thing. I'm just imagining one word, like share.
just kind of Ezrakul, huh? Well, not
Yes,
to be.
and unfortunately, your worlds came down with the same affliction mine did about 15 years ago. That being a group of jackasses summoning another jackass to destroy it.
So you're saying I should just get my shotgun
Kill
and
him!
old yeller him? Okay, I'm all right
I
with
mean,
this.
that'd be the best thing to do for your world. I mean, that's the whole reason why we summoned Zephy back to ours.
Hell, I got 300 acres. I could probably... Wait, you summoned Zephy? What?
Yeah? I mean, what else would we do? We were dealing with something beyond our world. We obviously would bring something more powerful than ourselves to deal with it.
Powerful. All right, so Zephy is an angel. I've had my suspicions and...
Yes.
oh, boy.
He's the only angel that our kind actually respect.
Yeah, Arlo pulls out a cigarette. Mind if I smoke in here?
Might as well. I've been doing it.
I light one up and just take a drag. It keeps getting deeper, deeper.
Behind her, you see your files.
You start to smoke the whole pack.
What now?
Her files are on the couch behind her.
Yes.
My Star Trek
your
files.
movements of celestial bodies files.
The hell are you the one who took these? I go back over to him and start kind of like looking to see if they're arranged in a certain pattern or anything like that.
Church of the 12-Handed God was found to be in association with your land. Obviously, I needed to check and see if you had anything to do with it.
I have nothing to do with those idiots. I just heard the name pop up a little while ago and popped up on some forums when they were talking about crazy cults. But then again, they're with the whole like kind of like the whole thing, like the cults of those folks who think St. Helens is a spaceship and will kill themselves and all that, and then the freaking, or not St. Helens, Halley's Comet. That's
Well, unfortunately, it turns out that these ones were right, and they kind of need your little friend there to summon their god.
hell. What? My land too? What's so special about it? I just inherited it from my grandpappy.
I mean, ley lines for one.
Well, yeah,
Pretty
but
good nexus of magical energy.
oh,
Anyway,
makes sense.
giving you
Takes
an
a dragon
ultimatum. Either you help me and save your world and kill him, or I make all of your lives far worse than they already are. And believe me, if I don't, he'll only make it worse.
Well, I mean, he's more of a nuisance than a help, honestly. So it's whatever. I could
All
probably get Zeffy to kill him. But
Ezreal holds out her hand. Ezreal holds out her hand to shake.
just like a sealing deal type thing. If I don't uphold my end of the deal, you get my soul.
I mean, we don't really have much of a use for souls. I mean, yeah, we punish the guilty, but considering some of the things that you can be considered guilty for, our punishments aren't as harsh as they're made out. I mean, yes, you are there for all eternity, but you can go there for wearing mixed fabrics. What do you expect?
Huh. That's weird. Well, fine then. I reach out my hand and I shake.
All right.
Can we have a scene change real quick?
I mean,
Character,
she was
it's
going
kind
in
of
with the
ironic
handshake and then her disappearing
that
through
the
a portal.
goes after to talk to the guy that doesn't really care about Casimir, but the one that actually heals him all the time, he doesn't come to. It's just kind of ironic because he goes to the guy that doesn't even care. I'm the only one that really tries to help Casimir most of the time, but he doesn't try and come to me.
And what sucks is all Casimir's doing is trying to help.
Anyways, scene change. Before Arlo gets back, can I have a scene? While
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
talking.
again, after the handshake, she disappears when a signet appears under her on the floor and she falls through.
Okay, so that happens, but
So
before
he's stranded
Arlo
at the hotel.
Alright, well, Arlo's
Well,
at the
yeah.
hotel. Can I do
Use my
something?
shotguns here.
Granted, you guys don't know he's at the hotel. I'm not even sure if you noticed him disappear down a back alley.
No, Zeffy's not right now.
All right,
Can I
so
do
let's do
something,
this
though?
scene.
Alright. If Casimir's on the ground or whatever he's doing, Zeffy's just gonna poke him with the staff end of her hammer, like, hey, you, talk, now.
Casimir gets up slowly and looks at Zephyr like, the hell are you talking about?
Listen, I've been playing dumb this whole time, but that warning right there, Rigdos, I heard that, and I'm about to tolerate you trying to destroy another world again, alright?
Hang on, wait, what brings us?
Zeffy is going to ignore Knight. I've already stopped you from destroying
no,
Hell once.
You're not going to
I've already stopped you from destroying Hell. I'm not going to let you destroy this plane of existence either.
Destroying? The hell are you talking about?
You're not a demon. You were summoned to destroy Hell, and I'm not about to let them summon you here to destroy this
Where
place.
did you come up with this? Did you drink too much?
This is beyond your
I
understanding, mortal. Stay out of this.
Mortal,
Bruh.
excuse me. I'm your commanding
What is
officer
going on here?
on this quote-unquote world. So you treat me with respect as you have. Thank you very much.
Well, with all due respect, this quote-unquote, well, she doesn't say that. She doesn't know what that means, but she's just like, demon, with that same emphasis, is here to destroy our world.
How do you
Casimir
know that?
stands up and
Where'd
yells
this
at
come
Zeffy. What are you talking about? I'm from the 9th demon realm of Hell.
You were summoned to destroy Hell. You're not from it. I don't know where you got all these memories, because I'm pretty sure you're faking it, but I'm not going to let this last much longer, okay? If I see anything else
between
happen...
y'all two because I don't want another fight happening.
Oh, Arlo. I mean, Zephy looks about ready to kill him right now. After hearing that.
Yeah, but you won't kill a mortal. An innocent mortal.
She was kicked out of hell. Heaven. She has no bounds like that.
But
Honestly.
you know me, and I've helped you before, and I've healed you multiple times. You owe me.
I don't owe you anything if the world's going to be destroyed by him.
How do you know this?
Because I've already
There's no
fought him
facts
once
behind
before
it.
in hell.
There's no facts.
I could take you there right now. We could talk
I
to the demons. We could ask them ourselves. Would you like to do that? Would you like to go to hell, Agent
I have
Knight?
a mission to take care of, and that's not how. My mission is here. I don't need any little made-up stories from you. Okay?
Well, my mission is to save this plane of existence, and if you're going to get in the way of that, then we're going to have a problem.
Casimir
Here's the
just
thing.
starts walking towards the car, ignoring both of them. I'm done with all this. I've had too much stuff today. And jumps in the backseat of the car.
I wouldn't be against you if I had facts. I am a very logical, analytical person. But you just come out of nowhere saying some foreign language word and then coming up with this whole story. I got nothing.
Miss Knight, I can summon a hammer out of thin air.
Good
What
for
logic
you.
are
You
you
can do
using?
a magic trick. What else is
Casimir.
new?
Casimir rolls
You
down
must
the
be
window and
related to
yells to
Houdini
them,
then.
"Hey, hurry up and let's get back to the motel. I'm missing Elmo."
I need to go for a walk to think about things. I shall meet you back at the hotel if you wish to stay with that thing.
Very
She's
well.
just gonna walk away, not wanting to talk to Knight anymore. Anyways, yeah,
So what's
that's
Grenade doing right now?
Naughty the fuck. That's what Grenades like right now.
Basically, I'm like just watching my hero arguing with what's his name?
Agent Knight or Casimir?
Casimir.
I'm just kind of like watching and like absorbing everything right now because this is kind of new to me too.
But yeah, I guess I didn't mention the part where I fought somebody who destroyed the world almost.
Probably you might have like offhand mentioned it, but never really went into detail.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Grenade, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna learn more about this,
You gonna investigate Zephy?
more or less, yeah.
Okay. Come back and tell me what you find, because I do want to believe him, but I can't, honestly, without facts. That's just how I am.
Has anyone noticed Arlo's gone missing at this point in time?
Apparently not.
Well, I just had a huge argument with an angel.
just driving
that
down the
just
street.
threatened to almost kill me.
Just
For
driving
once
down
in
the
her
street.
life,
Where did
Zephy's
Arlo
not
go?
thinking about Arlo.
The question is Arlo going to reach out to anyone?
Good
Nah,
question.
he's gonna go
You got
back to
any
his room
reception?
and start cleaning his revolver and
Well, you're not. You're currently in room 26.
yeah. I gather up my star charts and I'm gonna investigate a little bit the room to see if there was anything left there.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
get in my car and head back to the hotel.
Without
I
us.
believe investigate is one of the things. Yeah, investigate a mystery.
Is that sharp?
Oh, wait. I mean, that's more for, like, what's going on with that. Huh.
Well,
I mean, I guess, yeah, might as well.
all right. I'm really just kind of looking for, like, if the demon lady was looking for other stuff just kind of around the thing. Like, just, like,
Alright.
besides just, like, I'm trying to see if I'm not picking up my star chart things yet. I want to
Yeah.
see how she was studying them, how she was setting them up, just seeing if I could figure out a little bit of what she was trying to figure out with the star charts. If she was just trying to get my attention, if she's actually looking into something or what.
Well,
That's an 8, by the way.
oh, yeah, you got an 8, so. I mean, you get one answer. Alright, well, as you're looking through them, you notice something unusual, that being part of what was first picture within them being what appears, what you previously thought was just part of some nebula, but you notice that it almost looks like a hand reaching out.
The hell? I take I look for a pen or something and try to make a mark on it, kind of like investigate this further, making a note for later.
All right.
I'm going to spend another one of my hold points and ask, is this connected? How is the hand connected to the bigger picture?
Well, as you could probably guess from the name of the church, that hand is most likely one of the literal hands of the 12-handed god.
Okay.
So, the fact that it's reaching out in the direction that would appear to be towards Earth probably isn't a good thing.
Shit.
Well, we arrived back at the hotel room. I'm really annoyed because of the argument I just had. So I'm just probably gonna head to my room or try and find Arlo to talk. Because I'm just frustrated. I need to rant.
You know he's
somewhere
there.
around that. Well, I'm going to his actual room.
If she's going to her room, I'm probably just kind of around there somewhere. So
Yeah, I mean, we could have it to where she sees you leave room 26.
Casimir gets out of the car and just starts walking away from just around town.
God help us if we run into each other.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Should we do like a roll, like just a generic roll to see if that happens?
I mean, I was really considering having the episode end here.
Oh, didn't Grenade want to ask me some more stuff first, or no?
Oh yeah, Grenade probably would want to do that, so I guess scene transition to that.
Grenade.
So what questions you got for him?
Sorry.
It. Them.
That thing.
The
Not
NB.
really discussed that either. So I approach Zephy, and I ask. Here we go. So what was all that about? Never seen you quite that upset before.
It's not something I really wish to speak about at the moment. She's gonna say, you can try to charm me into saying something.
Well, concerning that I'm here telling you everything about the human world, maybe you can tell me a little bit something about this. It kind of sounds like not so much human world.
Zephy's gonna let out a long, exasperated sigh. Fine. Stupid mortal.
Oh god.
Like, pretty much, not just like stupid mortal rules about giving something you owe back or whatever. You know? Not like stupid mortal in general, just stupid moral,
Okay,
rules.
So you want to say something else about that, but you don't know the right word.
Yeah, sorry, just stupid
I guess
mortal
a fine
thing.
fine would probably work.
Yeah, stupid mortal fine.
laws.
Stupid mortal customs. Fine. Many, many years ago, I stopped Casimir from destroying hell.
Okay.
Yes, it is strange for one such as myself to help demons, but I certainly do not wish to see an entire realm destroyed, which was his intention for being summoned there.
I can work with that. I can understand the logic behind that.
Yes, well, many of my colleagues do not, so that's kind of why I'm hanging out on your plane of existence for a change. Anyways, seeing as he was summoned to destroy hell, it would only make sense logically that he is also summoned here to do the same thing. As such, I wish for him to not be here. I've already defeated him once in the past, or at least thought I did, but he's back, I guess. So, it's a good thing I'm watching him, but it was strange. Something seems to have happened to his memory, or he's faking it. I think he's faking it.
I'll investigate in your steed. You may have connections with him in the past, but even if he did regain his memory or is faking it, I have no connection whatsoever. So I can snoop droop all over his things.
Solid line there.
Personally, I'd rather you
At
stay
least
away
take me
from
out on
him.
a date first.
Mhm.
Personally, I'd rather not leave you alone with him, even if I did earlier today. But now that everything's on the table, he might act less fake, and I'd rather not him have an accident with you. But if that's what you wish, I won't stop you. I would rather know about this stuff myself as well.
One way or another, we gotta find out.
hmm
And I'm more than willing to do it.
Also, wait, can we pause? I'm saying everything right that you've told me, right, Llytic?
More or less. I mean, there's a few different minutia things that I haven't quite stated, like the fact that destroying hell would also destroy Earth and heaven.
Yeah.
Collapse of balance, right?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Still, they don't really respect me for, saving hell either way.
Well, yeah,
Could have let
angels
the
tend to be kind of self-righteous like that.
Could have let more demons die before I stopped him. I was just checking before I gave false information for the story. Anyways, yeah, that's all I really
Alright.
have to say.
Man, so we have one guy who's just ready to kill me, another one who's ready to kill me but is keeping the eye on me, one who is just trying to learn something, and another one who doesn't know what to believe.
Basically.
I'm in a pickle.
So I guess that's where we're gonna end this episode. So,
Is it gonna be like something where we all heal ourselves back to full, or is it just gonna be a 1 HP thing?
yeah, you're all gonna be healed between because there's gonna be a new mystery. It's just
Will I ever get XP?
Well, we're about to get EXP.
well, yeah, that's the whole thing. Okay,
No,
so
I mean enough to actually
Level up.
upgrade. 'cause
Well, weren't you
I don't
one
think I
away?
had any.
like you were
She
one
was
away,
last
right?
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Everyone
gonna get
was.
EXP for
I
that.
think
Because did we conclude the current mystery? Yes.
Yes, I murdered the shit out of that thing.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse? Well, if you count Casimir.
Or the fact that we didn't get the cop hurt either.
The cops weren't killed, but it wasn't targeting the cops.
Alright,
Yeah,
well, I
True.
guess we did
It was
save
targeting
Casimir.
Casimir.
We did save Casimir.
So might as well save that. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
Big
Did
time.
we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Big
Yes.
time.
At least
So-
one of them.
Everybody gets 2.
Oh my
Yay.
gosh, you know what that means, boys?
You leveled up again.
Yes.
So
Oh
did
dear
I.
God.
Let's go.
Okay, question. Should I give myself a level up that increases my cooler tough? Or should I cast out evil?
Cast out evil would be fun.
Banishing a natural creature from your presence.
I'm just
Oh God.
No.
Get
Because
lost,
on
Casimir.
what?
Gets
Exactly. That's why I'm getting that.
Gets flung through space and time.
I'd probably just move him like outside the building.
No, like if Casimir's about to die again, I'm just gonna be gone, thought him out of the way.
That's the only reason Zephy just knocks him like
Lit
30
like the
feet
Red
away.
Sea. All right,
Wow.
so we have Zephy having leveled up. Who else leveled up?
Me.
I leveled up once earlier, but I didn't level up again. I actually rolling really well today because we were doing my best stat.
Yeah, so everyone actually technically got a level up now. Today.
All right, so Agent Knight, what are you doing for? Oh, that's right, you're going up in tough.
Mhm.
All right, and what are you doing, Casimir?
I'm doing absolute badass, which increases my tough by 1.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So now I'm at
Plus 3
plus
tough.
3.
I'm a
Tough.
healing tank that actually has some power now.
Wait, so
Yeah.
this is the maximum I can do, right?
Yes, the maximum you can have is 3.
Okay.
All right.
So wait, you have 3 tough now, Kyle?
I have plus 3 tough now.
Oh, I keep thinking that's armor, but no, 3 tough is fine. Now that
I'm
I
not
actually
gonna
have-
lie, if you had gotten plus, like, more than 10 tough while swinging at the thing, I would have allowed, like, the additional damage in the, with the excuse that you just barely scraped it.
I was trying really hard.
So it can dodge bullets, but it can't dodge a harpoon shot.
Well, the harpoon was from behind and it was distracted dodging a tree.
Good point. Okay.
That's the whole thing, is, like, the only way to hit it is when it's distracted.
See, and Arlo, like this is just saying now. It just hits me like Arlo's really a suspicious man and everything, and immediately believe someone saying that I'm going to destroy the entire world. Someone.
You've been saying that you're going to destroy the world.
Arlo doesn't
know, but-
particularly like Casimir, and Zephy doesn't
It's
like
someone.
it. And
Yes, I've been saying that, but it's also someone that's been watching freaking Elmo, and that's what distracts him.
Yeah, like- There's something wrong with your memory because you think you're a demon, but you're
Yeah.
really not.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this, then I'm going to say the thing. Okay.